Hey guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Rogue Galaxy. Well, last time we broke out of prison with a little bit of help from an admiral of all people, and we saw one of my favorite scenes in the game before giving us free reign of the city, only to not be able to get our Galaxy visa no matter what we do, and we now have a new quest to do. So let's go do that. Before we do that, I would like to do a little bit of combining since, because I haven't done that in a little bit. All right, we're going to combine Missile Pod 4 with the Ranger Pod 1 and get a Quadra Boogaloo Prime.
That's what I call a masterpiece.
Next, we're going to pair the Flaming Draken with the Electro Nozzle to get a Spread Beam.
Voila.
Next, we're going to pair the Warrior's Hatchet with the Triton Hatchet. And this gives us the Hermit Hatchet Prime.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
And last but not least for the moment, going to pair the Terra Bow and the Earth and Sky Bow. And this gives us the Forest Runner Bow.
Now that's what.
Alright, with that done, we can now move on to the flow. Let's take a look and see if we can make a few improvements. I don't think we really need to do anything with Jaster, and Lilica's mostly done. Now, here's an interesting thing. That mirror unit that we got from the treasure chest outside of the prison, yeah, there's already 9 of these required, and I believe this is one of those things that we either can't buy ever or we cannot buy for a long time. So yeah, be very careful how you use this. They are a rare drop in the next dungeon, but we're gonna need 24 of them. So yeah, be cautious. Pretty sure they're all for the flow. That's not a particularly useful one. What else? Do we have anything useful for you to use? Doesn't look like it. Let's go over to Steve. Steve has been ignored for quite some time. And already there are 2 different abilities that need that one mirror unit we have over on his account. AP efficiency reduces the amount of AP cost for your abilities by, I believe it's 15. It's between 15 and 20%. I think it's by 5. It reduces it to 5/6 of its previous value. So use that Smoke Newt and the Relaxing Aroma. So that's pretty much always worthwhile learning. But more importantly, Wave Jammer. We are going to learn this. And the reason that we're going to learn that will become apparent in due time. We can do some lightning resistance as well, now that we have a decent supply of Myriad Branches. Not that it's particularly important right now. And down here we get Electro Punch level 2, so let's work on that. These are all items that we either have a decent supply of or we can buy, or in the case of the Electro Eel, this is a rare item that we can buy a little bit of and is also a rare drop in the upcoming area. Attack Up. I can't remember the percentage that this is increased by, if it's even revealed at all, but we might as well grab it since we're here. Pretty much we just want to get Steve up to snuff, because he hasn't really been doing anything for a while. Another use of that. Ugh. I haven't even bothered to give him Burning Strike yet. Not that he'll ever use it, but... Alright, Protection. Let's go for that. And we got Protection level 2. And we can get Shock Defense, but I'm kind of low on the Electric Eels. I'll wait until I get some actual drops for that. But anyway, that's pretty much it for you. Let's go over some new skills. Electro Punch is the same as before, just better. Protection is the same as before, but better. Wave Jammer damages mechanical beasts with a powerful electromagnetic pulse. Lightning-based causes confusion. Attack Up. AP reduced. basic resistances, we kind of know what they all do at this point. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, done doing those things, let us move on. Sounds like a good day, or a bad day, depending on your perspective. A day where you go home early is almost never a bad day for me. So we're counting on the hunters. The Jupus fellow. Oh, he was a genius, was he?
Inspector Starr, Squad B has vanished, and Squad A's whereabouts are still unknown.
Damn it. Jupus Tukey McConnell. They say he's the brightest hacker in the galaxy. This isn't gonna be easy. Who are you?
Oh, hello. We're here to help you capture the criminal.
None of the ace hunters on Verdan have been able to apprehend him. I'm not gonna waste my time talking with random hunters like you. Get out of here.
Random hunters? How very rude. Go on, Mr. Rogue. Set this fellow straight.
Huh?
Listen, mister. Do you have any idea who you're in the presence of? Well, I'll tell you. The legendary hunter Desert Claw, that's who. Now stand back and behold the mighty hero.
Wait a minute. You're Desert Claw? I'm so terribly sorry. In that case, the Datron Corporation would like to make a request. We would like to hire you to secure the rebel Jupus Tukey. You may name your own reward.
Oh-ho! Being famous has its benefits, eh, Mr. Rogue?
Hey, wait a minute,
Fine, he'll accept. And happily. But the Great Desert Claw won't come cheap.
Lilica?
So you'll do it? Excellent. Jupus has commandeered the entire mainframe and taken control of the factory equipment. He's one to be reckoned with. Stay alert. The entrance is over there. We look forward to good results, Desert Claw.
The simple comedy between the characters is appreciated. Before we go in, there's 1,000 people to talk to. Jupus manipulated all the computers in the factory. We don't have any left on our side. Okay, I've got a fan. Okay. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I don't get blind fandom. Yeah, I'm working on it. I gotta talk to people first. Was a vital employee at Datron. This is something that they brought up there. When that video was shown, he seemed more worried about the fact that his wife left him, and then everyone started talking about the fact that he was fired. There's a bit of a contradiction here. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. A lot of people here. Got missing hunters. Nobody can get any work done. And apparently it's another maze. I already talked to you. I already talked to... I think I talked to you guys as well, right? You don't think he wanted to hurt anyone. Clock is ticking. Well, I better take about 6 breaks before I head over there then. Nothing over there, so we just have these treasure chests. Need the star key on that one. Get some milk. I don't know what Yago milk is, but as I've, when I first... Stop that. When I first played this game, I would have had no idea as well. Now, I can only assume, because I can't remember what they called the beast in the movie, is that the Yago milk has to be that blue milk that Luke was drinking in that Star Wars film. I can only assume that. Hello.
Whoa!
Nice dodge.
Oh, you got lucky. But this time I won't miss.
Hey, look, robots.
Why, you...
They look like cleaning
Careful,
robots.
you two. These robots are being controlled by remote.
Obviously.
Jupus? You're hunters hired by Datron, just like the others, aren't you? Anyone who gets in my way is just asking for it.
He's kind of got a grating voice. All right, we have Max here. The best way of dealing, yeah, it's the same way we've been dealing with everybody else. And that's the battle. I'm assuming that's the one that took down all of the other hunters ahead of time. I gotta say, I'm not particularly impressed.
It appears as though Jupus is utilizing the mainframe computer to control all the machines throughout the factory. This won't be easy.
Nothing ever is.
That pathetic sociopath is gonna get it.
I do dig the song here. It's got a very marchable beat. Yeah. Oh, they're up here? Where are they? There are treasure chests. Oh, no. Those are the ones that were outside. I don't know why they do that. They include the outside area as part of the map in the resource that I'm using. Now, I can just go directly straight ahead and go to where I'm supposed to go, but I probably won't be doing that. There's an interesting thing about this area. It's a series of long hallways, but all these hallways mix around and make turns all over the place. So it's somewhat confusing, and you can spend a while trying to fill out the map, which I will be doing since I'm going to be fighting a bunch of these guys anyway. The unique aspect to this area is pretty much every enemy in here is going to be weak to lightning. There are two that are not. One of them is the tarantula from the previous dungeon for some reason. I don't know why it's there. It's not like we're ever going to not kill them all on the way here. But yeah, that tarantula is weak to ice. Other than one shielded enemy that we will find later, every enemy is weak to lightning. So your options are to go ham with Desert Wind and potentially run out of AP all the time, or go with Flash Sword instead and kind of play around a little bit more. And still do lots of damage because obviously lightning damage. But it kind of breaks up the monotony if you're just using spells the whole time. I will probably lean towards spells because then I won't get the bonus for killing too many enemies and getting that extra experience, because I don't really want the experience. More so I want the additional drops. And there are a lot of drops to think about in this area. And this part of the area, we don't have much to worry about. There's not much in it. We're just going to wander around in circles for a little while fighting enemies while we go over things. More pooches. Pooches are good because the pooches have a chance of dropping that dragon skull. I didn't get it, but that's fine. We got a recharge drink, which will mean much faster ability of getting at the getting refilled on AP, so we can do more spells. All right, Cleaner Bob and Yellow Bolt. Yellow Bolt, I remember having to fight him. I do not have enough for that. Basically, don't have enough. Time to use this. And there we go. More guys down for the count. So carbon alloy can be found in here as a drop, anywhere from a 2 to a 3% drop rate. We need 6 for the flow and 27 for the factory. Basically, get as many of these as you can. And one of the things I picked up was Wave Jammer. It's a low MP cost ability, but because we're fighting so many machines around here, and because it inflicts confusion if it doesn't kill them, it's a very useful ability to have around here, especially if you're low on AP, because as you can see, it makes it really easy to finish off the enemies pretty quick. Lubricant, the ability or the item that I got for Jaster's Illusion Sword level 2, it's a 10% drop rate in here. We need 13 of them. I'd like to get 5 before I get out of here because they are quite rare. Lilica can go with her Voodoo Dance if we want. And then finish them off. Nice. Right on cue. Lubricant, you want those. Absolutely going to want those. Retro Boombox. We need 6 of them for the flow and 1 of them for the factory. We'll want to pick up 1 of those while we're at it. Right, basically I'm just going to go through a lot of my spells and eventually I will run out. And hopefully by then I've found a save point or I can use items. The Premier Toy Box is a new item. It has between a 4 and a 10% drop rate. And we need 24 of them. I believe those are all for the flow if I remember correctly. No, sorry, we don't need 24 of them. I'm reading the wrong thing because my brain does not work. The Premier Toy Box, 4 and 10% drop rate. We need 5 of them. I'd like to get 3 or 4 of them now because a bunch of those spots are open right away. And I would definitely like to get them sooner rather than later. That way I don't get stuck on the flow. The mirror units are available here. They're between a 3 and a 10% drop rate. There are 24 of them, so I would like to get as many as possible. If we can buy them, it's not in quantity until basically the end of the game. So get as many as you can while you're here. We're going to spend a little bit here, probably not too long, but normally I would skip these guys, but for a challenge, we will absolutely kill them and move on. What else? Speaker pods have a 4% drop rate. We need 6 of them for the flow and 1 of them for the factory. I'd like to get at least half of what I need while I'm here because, yeah, they're not particularly common. We're just going to go away, please. We're going to run away from those guys. There we go. And last but not least, electric eels. They're a 2 to 3% drop rate. We need 17 for the flow and 8 for the factory. So I'd like to get some, but don't go too ham on those. It's basically just ones I want to use on the flow right now because they are going to be unlimited by the time that I actually need them for the factory. So don't worry too much about that. All right, I believe that gave me just enough time to basically finish off the map here. And as you can see, we have 2 doors that we have access to. So I'm going to make my way back over there. I'm not going to make you watch me fight enemies along the way, unless we find somebody new. All right, we made our way back here, and I managed to get a few of the lucky lubricant drops along the way. Get lapis lazuli. Now, you run into different enemy types in this general area as opposed to the more closed-off area that we saw before. So yeah, you can fight more of the max guys here. It's a good place to make use of Wave Jammer. One of the nice things about certain status effects is these ones will kind of stick around for quite a while. And it makes them a lot easier to deal with. Nice electric eel drop. Drops have been very nice so far. I am very happy. Now you can jump on here and you can go this way if you want. You can run through the other ways if you want. It really doesn't matter. The doors aren't like locked or anything like that. Just trying to unlock the corners of the map here. Got some more maxes. We will see a lot of these guys. You will eventually start running away from them. Oh, I guess I should, I had a fight where Lilica had to kill everything by herself. So I had control set to off. We're starting to find more max heals now, so that's nice. All right, so here we have an elevator. Take the elevator up to this side here. You can jump on here and over to here. And what do we got here? Door is locked. We need a factory key. We don't have a factory. So what we can do is we can platform here. Now, just because we don't suffer fall damage doesn't mean there is no downside to falling down. You fall down, you have to start all over again. Well, starting all over again, not so fun. Green flower ash and energy charger. And now that I've thought about it, I haven't turned that on in a while. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't really know if you're not familiar with it. I know it's empty. I would like to talk to Steve. That's a good plan. All right. This door is shut tight for now.
Don't fall behind, okay?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wait for this. Gonna jump over top of there so that we can get over to the other side here.
Sorry, give me a moment.
I guess there's nothing on this side. Now, for some reason, the way that they deal with, I'm not sure, the kind of the mapping system is you can't see outside of this area to see where you came from. We're gonna fall down and go out here.
We need to catch Jupus.
And
fast.
now we can see where we were. So we went in the top side of this. So let's go and head over to the other side because we do not have that. At least I don't think I found that factory key, did I? I didn't find it and not notice, did I? No.
Are you ready?
Ignore tarantulas. We've already fought them. We don't need to fight them again. They don't drop anything particularly useful. Focus on the ones that we need to get items for. Mirror units would be...
Please do not leave me behind.
I do get a kick out of Steve.
Have trouble getting through here.
Steve's always entertaining. There's an interesting effect kind of on his voice. This door is shut tight for now. What did I miss? Okay, I'm dumb. I just came back in here because I was supposed to go up on the other side and I went to the wrong side, so that's on me. Let's fast forward our way back over there.
We'll have to break through.
See if we can avoid battles on the way.
Please, keep increasing.
Yeah, the item I needed was literally right here. The issue is that there are a lot, well, not a lot. I think there's 2 or 3 of these little areas where you end up seeing one of these platforms or one of these sections of the map on the inside. And each of them has a different way. Now, I'm not moving the camera here. The camera keeps forcing your angle or your line of vision to go forward, even though you probably don't want that. I don't know why it feels the need to do that. So let's use the factory key here. Now we can get through here into the next section. Now this section is going to have a bunch more to explore, and more pooches. Now I'm hoping for some nice 2 of them. Let's go. Absolutely like
I
that.
have mixed feelings about fighting robots.
I'm not surprised. Poor Steve. He's an interesting AI character. You don't get a lot of... Well, I guess I'm doing this. Oh, that was without abilities, wasn't it? I'm stupid.
That's the end of that.
See, I don't read things very well. I'm very bad at this.
Come on, let's hurry.
Anyway, on to the next one. Yeah, I find Steve is kind of an interesting incarnation of the whole, basically the Data archetype from Star Trek. That's basically what we're going for. Like, it's rare that you're going to find anyone to do it better than Data, especially in like popular media. You'll probably find a lot better examples in some different types of novels, like something like a Blade Runner or Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, the book that inspired it. You know, it's probably done a lot. Well, not probably, it's definitely done a lot better than that. But in terms of like popular, you know, popcorn media. The hell was that?
Here they come.
All right, let's use Icy Eye Beam. I haven't shown this off yet. There we go.
Any injuries, anyone?
No. Let's take a look at the flow real quick. What did I need to update that? My one and only... I think I'm going to hold off for now. I'll use it in combination with Voodoo Dance, and that should be enough to take out any groups. Yeah, anything that uses lubricant now, I'm in good shape for the moment. I'm definitely going to need more, but...
Popping up like crazy.
They are popping up like crazy. This is a relatively large area. And we will see kind of decent chunks of it. All right, so we have Type J. It's a new one. I don't have enough for Flash Sword. Whatever. We'll just attack them. So yeah, that's kind of a new feature. They have this weird helicopter head style of an attack. And they drop Premier Toy Boxes. Wow. I am getting a lot of drops today. Impressive. Let's go and... Can I get in here? Think I can get in here? All right, these guys are the only ones. Are these the ones I'm thinking of? Yes, these are the ones that are shielded, and they are not weak to lightning. Everyone else, except for those tarantulas, have been basically weak to lightning. Even though they're not weak to lightning, I definitely want somebody to do something. So let's show off Shellbreaker here. And let's have Steve show off Electro Punch.
Safety lock disabled.
Let's have them go ham on things. And I will just charge up. Go. Now, the shock gems, these guys can drop something. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Where's my bestiary? They drop... Oh yeah, they drop the mirror units.
I wonder where this is.
So yeah, we're definitely going to want to fight a bunch of them. They take a little bit longer because you have to break their guard before you can just nuke them. So yeah, this was the other side. This was the locked door that we couldn't get through. Now that we came through from the other side, we can go through there without any issue. So let's go down this way and we'll explore another aisle. And my timer has not been running for who knows how long. So I don't even know how long this episode is at this point. OBS says I've been recording for 40 minutes. Ow. I know I spent a bunch of time in the menus early on, so I'm probably not at 40 minutes. Ow! I should probably heal. Let's heal. There we go. Now I understand why Steve's not... Yes, let's go. Mirror unit. Okay. Finally got a second one. Revelation. Now it's worthwhile doing. Now I have an extra one in case I need a different ability in an emergency. Get a nice level 2 out of you. It's going to be a while before we see level 3. Center of Attention's not particularly good. I think he draws aggro with that, but doesn't work all that well. Again, it's the same thing as it was before. It's good, just like any other all-attacking ability. Well, there's not a lot of beasts around here. Pretty much all,
Are you ready?
All right. All right, so we've unlocked them all here. What I'm going to do is I am going to make that save state, do the voodoo dance. That won't kill them for some reason. And yeah, I got an electric heal. Good enough. I was trying for a mirror unit, but I need those two, so that's fine.
Popping up like crazy.
Yeah, this area will contain a lot of areas to explore. I think we will explore the rest of this section, and then I think we will call it a day. Ow. There we go. Well, there weren't very many spirits in that battle. I don't, you may get, like, androids or whatever it is, robots that are sentient, but I don't think they have spirits so much. Not in the sense that you're thinking. All right, this one contains a cutscene.
Huh? It won't open.
Leave it to me. Locks like this are a cinch to open. Huh?
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Steve!
Poor Steve.
Jaster, look.
What is this? What the?
It's on our side?
Can you hear me? My name is Dr. Donald Picaggio. I'm a researcher at this factory. I'm in another location, speaking through this robot. I can take care of Jupus, but you three need to get out of here now.
There's someone else in here?
Jupus is ours, you hear me? Researcher or not, you just sit tight and wait for help.
You don't know how terrifying he really is. Here's some friendly advice. Get out of here now!
You sound like a broken record.
Listen to me. Jupus Tuki is using the mainframe computer in an attempt to take over the city of Zor...
Donald, what happened?
Goodness, what happened to me? I thought I heard a familiar voice.
You're awake? Then let's move on. That guy'll beat us to the punch if we don't hurry.
Well, that was interesting. I was looking through my notes. I was like, I don't remember a boss in here. And it's also rare that this game will give you a boss without first giving you a save point. So I was doubly confused. But yeah, we will leave that alone for just a moment here. Let's grab the rest of the map here.
We're not on the wrong path, are we?
So there's 2 paths in. And I'll fill out that other section later. But first,
Here they come.
more of these guys. Let's go for the flash sword.
Here they come.
Go. All right. At this point, that's where we save. Come on, mirror unit.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
It only took 3 attempts. I'll take it.
We need to catch Jupus. Fast.
Not fast, but we do need to catch the guy. So in here, we're now in assembly line 2. Grab the treasure chest here containing another ancient scroll that we don't need. And we hit the save point. As you can tell by this area, kind of painful. Do we really want to jump in that? No, not really. I think I'll pass. Sounds like a bad day. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time we're going to be running through some more of this area. Certain areas will be blocked off until you come about them from different angles. Some of them will be blocked off until the next chapter.
A small break.
And if we sit here and ignore everything else long enough, Steve enjoys a small break. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.